running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you see, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, it's stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be with in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. Tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, we'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, we'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train a dragon like this. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, we'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, we'll be alright.
So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so for ease, let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds that
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, we'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dime. And he sends it straight ahead with the first stops in after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's it that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. They give it to him again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him the first.
It's a gain of 10. Results in first down.
Back to the well again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Third down and 10.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They're going for it, Young. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets 1st and goal. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Dobbins can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3. Looking quickly here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Young off 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Scott out now to punt this one away. He gets it away, but nothing on that one. Oh, this is awful. Headed towards the sideline.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
On the set.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
So read here, and this is Dobbins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. That's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Why the defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hut, hut, hut.
Dobbins gets it off the option, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That play good for looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. It's Young, the throw here on first. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. And that is a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throw it deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Slot man motioned over. Shotgun snap out of Young. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on first. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Just before before halftime. We get a timeout, take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Setting up the screen. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Within short.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Green. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He takes it down to the 33. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down now, ball at the 33. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Another big rip for him. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he did didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. So we're through 3 here. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
They'll go away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 on that one, and that means 1st down. Another carry for him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
I mean, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. These guys, 8 points behind. Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys down by only 2 in the 4th. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as the touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
Now as the play clock got down to 5, a timeout comes in. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. What they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All or nothing. They'll run it. And he's in for the 2-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate.
Hey, you don't tell me what to do, Mickey Mouse.
Being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
22 Nick James.
2nd down. Here's an option. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have taken the lead late. extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Setting up to pass. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up. Kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Blue 32. Set, Hunt.
They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Back to the line they come, second down.
Set, ready.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Set.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Not sure why they want to keep a rush for no gain, but that's what we just saw, Brock. They've declined the penalty.
You know, Kate, there's times as a parent, right, you want to teach your kids some tough lessons, but I don't think I've ever seen that on a professional football field.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to change, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mind, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been in jail before. Whoa. And all them uppercats you run with, get done with, done quick. You go and poke the dog with some bump. Right, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Put my
like characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. You use a soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma young out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again.
Never been in skate town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of in the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying this side. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
Zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. You were choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I make on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bump loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Damn, hit Cat Cade on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no prayer, no prayer. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of those sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes. They talking about west side, west side, west end, what's happening? West side, west side, east side. Hey, we just pull up the border, bro. We at Southside Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. Mono National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade on the west side up in Arcade. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's up in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the Grizz and meet tomorrow.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again. All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Green. Let's go. Ready.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins.
On the ball.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
22 meter. Black shot. Here we go. Sack. 33. Yellow. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Now the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Vick. He'll hang on to it. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's quickly out to Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Okay, ready?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now, Vick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll buy time left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure.
Hey, I got man 26.
At this point in the game, this was one.
Now they are in business. Inside the 50-yard line. 20.
You got squad.
For a Denver first down.
Who on there?
Jesus.
And it's second down.
I got 9 on offense.
Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And the Broncos going to be set up with first and goal. This play moves them down to the 1.
That's good for our Broncos.
Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity.
Shut up, bitch-ass nigga, you gay as hell. Fucked his sister in the asshole, and he ate Jalen ass out so hard he shitting.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Barbecue
The Broncos
bitch.
in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, second and goal. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. And goal.
Oh, there's no Joe. Oh, there's no Joe. Oh, there's no Joe.
Backs against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This hard, and he'll take it on in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. The PAT, up and good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the air, it's Vic. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So they take it the distance. The running back carrying it, Greg.
Who's trying to play squad?
So long as you get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about their week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
On the jump.
And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take it for 4 yards on that game's first play. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. He's going to try to get this himself. Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos have it.
This one's got to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
And he'll get about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 45. One. Set.
They'll look to throw. He finds Johnson across the field. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Oh, run with Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. He's going to lose a yard.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So, they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Ready. Shot. 17. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
First down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 27.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Hut.
Now it's Dobbins. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception.
And even though that way I was telling
the
you,
defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cut 19.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one taken short at about the 20. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
So these two teams have pretty much played themselves even through this first half. So the conversation at halftime is we need that spark. We need that one play. And I'll tell you, Mike, that might be the play right there. Great vision, great speed, just an excellent return to start this third quarter.
Ready, set.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Broncos, first down. First
go
and
now.
goal at
Ready?
the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
52 blue. Hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to the 16.
Right, 97.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Check.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Clearly, this coach thought this was a moment he could strike. Thought he had a play to get this one in the end zone to take a touchdown lead. But instead, the defense comes up with a huge stop, and we still got ourselves a tie ball game.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the point after time from Myers.
About to put my tired ends, give you all day to get over.
To a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 5, 6.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Broncos, first down.
Set. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Second and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
Claws raised. Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man complete to Johnson. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
52. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he just about did a little pirouette there, spinning and turning for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. That is quickly out to Diggs. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Walker. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Vikings.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Claws 10. Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Slide through.
They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried to shot our first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Benjamin St. Just on coverage.
Ready.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Alvin Johnson. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Walker. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That is caught. He finds Walker. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They go with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. Now, timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. And this might be one final heave to the end zone. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game.
4-yard attempt.
Out the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away